Hello, friends. Your good buddy Stub here at Passy Avenue, Battersea, London. Welcome to the One Bourbon, One Chard, or One Beer podcast, today in music history, for Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. Now, on this day in 1978, Dan Hill's Sometimes When We Touch sits at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in the US. It is the only song in the top 5 not written by a member of the Bee Gees. So Night Fever sits at number 5. Samantha Sang's Emotion, written by Robin and Barry Gibb, is at number 4. Staying Alive is at number 2, and Andy Gibb's solo, Perrin, Love Is, and Perrin, Thicker Than Water, written by Andy and Barry Gibb, is on the top of the chart. Now, as for the aforementioned Sometimes When We Touch, this song has now been downloaded over 100 million times and has been covered by multiple artists as diverse as Dolly Parton, Bonnie Tyler, Rod Stewart, Donny Osmond, Barry Manilow, and of course, boxing champion Manny Pacquiao. Now, as for Dan Hill himself, he has released 14 studio albums, 4 compilation albums, won a Grammy, 5 Juno Awards, the Canadian equivalent of a Grammy, and has been inducted into the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame. He's also enjoyed a successful career as an essayist, producer, and songwriter, penning lyrics for acts once again as diverse as Celine Dion, Britney Spears, 98 Degrees, the Backstreet Boys, Donny Osmond, Rod Stewart, Sammy Kershaw, Reba McEntire, Tina Turner, George Benson, Lori Morgan, Kenny Rogers, and of course, and we all know this, right? Alan Jackson. So this guy's been around, and even if you think you only know one thing about him and not a lot about his diverse experience and influence. So for pairing today, I've gone with Chardonnay, which is the world's most planted white wine grape, and it mirrors Dan Hill's experience as a workhorse of its industry. And while it does have its detractors, its flexibility and pliability both in the vineyard and in the winery make it an ideal grape to plant in almost every wine region across the planet. So specifically for Dan Hill, from Canada, let's go with a Canadian wine and enjoy an Okanagan Chardonnay from my friends at McWatters. This is the McWatters Collection Chardonnay. Friends, this is barrel fermented with creamy apple and peach notes. Yeah, I got that right. All right, friends, until tomorrow, remember to be nice, be safe, and be happy. Cheers, mates.